in this world where everything is digital, people are all online, and some businesses don't even have physical locations. People want to show up, meet, look in the eye, shake a hand. The efficiency we get from using different technologies are great, but they do not substitute the human connection that you only get from in person, and in our case, in our Engel Völkers shops. Hi, I'm Phil Ruggiero. In today's Masterclass, I'll be talking about the value of brick-and-mortar real estate in today's digital world. Real estate is about roots, and it's about home. Brick-and-mortar in real estate is critical because it mimics what we do for our clients. We create a special place that presents well, attracts people in, welcomes them in. It's about presenting ourselves like we want to show our clients we will present their property when we bring it to the market. It's a place that you go because you want to, because it serves a purpose. We can work from anywhere these days, but where we present ourselves, where we do our best work is in a curated environment. You want to curate that experience for the person that's going to come into that open house. Temperature's got to be right, lighting's got to be right, setting has to be right. And we do that in our shops. We create a curated environment so that when a customer comes in, there's a sense of both something special and something familiar. Luxury retail environments is not just about selling the product, it's about, frankly, selling the sizzle on the steak. People are familiar with retail environments that are pristine, and when they walk into an Engel Völkers shop, they feel the same. And when our shops look amazing, people come in and immediately can connect what we're selling with the way that we're selling it. First impressions matter. They are the first introduction. There'll be many points after where if you're able to keep the person's interest and trust, that you can build on the basis of that. But if you miss the first interaction, you're missing out. We're presenting not only our real estate, but our way of doing business, our meeting rooms, our collaborative areas, branding that shows the finest real estate worldwide. People come in there and look around and say, oh, I see what this is. This is special, this is about me. And when you bring people a personal connection, that's what draws them in and gives you the opportunity to build on that first impression every step thereafter. And our advisors in these shops always are welcoming in the people from their community, their clients, their friends, and their peers to come in and experience our shops. We do all types of things from wine tastings to art gallery openings, socials, client appreciation parties, and people in the community see that. And when they see people showing up, they see people having events, they see their neighbors also going to our shops and being part of the community that our advisors in our shops are fostering, there's an immediate connection of trust and value. And that's what our advisors can use thereafter to form those individual relationships with members of those communities. You can't be successful in luxury real estate with just video calls. These days, an AI bot can do a lot of the same things that you can do online. The efficiency we get from using different technologies are great, but they do not substitute the human connection that you only get from in person, and in our case, in our Engel Völkers shops. Engel Völkers' investment in the premier and prime location of our shops is a commitment to the communities they serve. It's about who we are. It's about the communities we want to be a part of. And in this world where everything is digital, people are all online, and some businesses don't even have physical locations. That's not a trust-inducing environment. People want to show up, meet, look in the eye, shake a hand, look around, see an environment of trust, confidence, and be emboldened by that. And in a market where so much is virtual, the advisor who shows up physically, consistently wins. What's special about that is that it's a curated experience. You're welcomed in, you're presented, you're heard, you're listened to, and that gives me the context to be able to give you advice that's tailored to your interest, your need at this time. McKinsey reports that over 70% of luxury consumers expect in-person experiences to feel personalized and immersive. That applies to real estate too. Your environment is your handshake. Your shop is your proof of standard. In that environment, it's easy to do well. It's even easier for the client to see that it matters to you. And that's really the barometer. That's what pushes it over the edge, where clients are thrilled with the experience, because they feel like they got the very best and that you invested in them. Consistency is critical when you're building a brand. In fact, it's what a brand is. You achieve those standards by sticking to them. Creating them and moving on is not a standard. Every day, the same way, the same intentionality. But in an Engel Völkers shop, there's an environment that we're creating. It's not just the four walls, it's the connection to the network in the sense that there's a consistency and an intentionality to the way that we present ourselves. We are forward-facing toward the sidewalk. We want people to walk by, see our amazing real estate from across the world, be interested. Last spring, I had an awesome interaction with these clients who were window shopping in the front, and as I usually do, I noticed them and I grabbed a copy of GG magazine and I went out and said, hey, if you're interested to see more of our listings, they're all right here. And they shared that their three sons were in Washington, D.C. They're all from Miami. We're kind of tentatively thinking about getting a place nearby. We met for about 40 minutes. We talked about our shops. They had seen us all over Europe, and they had a clear respect and appreciation for the brand that I was able to support and buttress. Fast forward, and we've helped two of their sons and are helping them look for a place in DC based off of the trust that the brand was able to get us simply by them walking by another shop in another market and then being familiar with the brand. It enabled us to have that organic relationship. By bringing a client into our space, a space that we control and we have all of our resources there, it enables us really to raise the standard for their expectations. If we can exceed expectations, that's great, but we want to be better. And you be better by focusing on the details. When you can control those details, control the experience and the presentation you're giving, people will immediately understand the value you bring to that transaction, and it gives you an advantage over any competitor. And our shops give us that environment where when a client or customer leaves after a full experience in the shop, there's no confusion about what they're going to get. The key feature for what really makes an excellent Engel Völkers advisor is the interest and commitment to show up, not just for your clients, but for your colleagues and for yourself. You got to put your best foot forward every day, and you do that by putting your foot forward. Comfort with working from bed or otherwise, you might be able to get some sales with that, but you're probably not going to be able to build a legacy. You're not going to be able to build a good name for yourself unless you've got a place to be from, people that work with you, and you work on your good name. And you do that by being visible, present, and accessible. A shop isn't just a storefront, it's a signal. Like a luxury brand on a high street, your space tells the market who you are before you even speak. Long-term success in this business isn't about reach, it's about place.